The next stock up is Amazon, AMZN. Amazon released earnings beginning of May, and it just continues to execute at a high level on all three of its business segments. The North American region is its largest business segment at 61% of the overall revenue. It was up 40%. Operating income 163%. The operating income growing faster than revenue means the business is scaling and becoming more profitable. Same thing happened in international, which is about 28% of the overall business. Positive operating income with sales up 50% currency neutral. AWS is only 11% of the business overall from a revenue, but the op inc was up 32%, and it's greater than the other two segments put together. And it's also becoming more profitable as the operating income was growing at 41% currency neutral, faster than revenue growth. Overall sales up 44%, op inc more than doubling, net income tripling. Its fulfillment engine is yielding massive profits despite $2 billion invested in coronavirus safety measures, and an additional 1.5 will be invested in the coming quarter. Next quarter expects 24 to 30% year-over-year growth as it's lapping the first quarter of coronavirus growth. And oh yeah, I don't know if you saw the news today. Amazon and MGM has signed an agreement for Amazon to acquire MGM for $8.45 billion. Bezos told shareholders at the shareholders meeting, the acquisition thesis is very simple. MGM has a vast, deep catalog of much beloved movies and shows. We can reimagine and redevelop that IP for the 21st century. Sounds like Disney. He says a lot of that work would be fun, and people who love stories will be big beneficiaries. Overall, Amazon continues to fire on all cylinders.
So here's my question about that, Brian, because you know that I have been a huge Amazon fan. For most of my investing career, it's been my number one holding. It's paid for lots of things like the house I'm coming to from right now. But I'm wondering if you're worried as it gets to be a certain size about, we'll call it death by 1,000 strokes. And so what I mean by that is you've got Etsy. Etsy's not going to be an existential threat to Amazon by itself, but it's got its niche. You've got Wayfair, not an existential threat, but it's got its niche. You've got workers' unions who it seems like actually aren't that interested right now. If Jeff Bezos fulfills his promise of being world's greatest employer, maybe it'll never be a worry. But the bigger question I'm trying to ask is, are you worried about Amazon becoming less than what has made it so good because of death by 1,000 cuts?
Yeah, I don't know. I think of comparing it to a massive company that we know, Microsoft has similar. They've stumbled and bumbled around and missed plenty of opportunities. They missed search. Google captured that massive market. I think they missed a lot of mobile devices with Apple. Customer relationship management, Salesforce, document management. They were the first ones that came out with Word, a decent word processor. And Adobe sprouts up, which is a multi-billion-dollar business. And the list goes on and on with Microsoft. So I view e-commerce in a similar way. It's a huge market, and we're really just getting started. Etsy and Wayfair really are focused on some niches and really won't be able to have the same reach and scale as Amazon. I think Amazon will continue to be relevant as its mission is the most customer-centric company, and that'll keep customers coming back for years.